So Alex had a family reunion and we decided to make a trip out of it. So we decided to drive up the 101 and take our time and camp along the way. And this is our story. Say hello, babe. So we're on day 2. We did not film day 1. We've run into some technical difficulties. I'll give you a hint. There's a fan. So we don't have 100% AC.
Only when it's cool.
Only when it's cool out. The AC gives out when the car starts, like when the engine gets above. Was it the engine or?
Yeah, but like it works fairly well.
We're trying. We don't really know what's wrong with it. We're trying to figure it out. But we've been driving through areas that are like 100 and whatever, over 100 degrees on asphalt, which then makes it feel even hotter. And we were just dying. I was dying. Alex, he likes to rough and tough it. Me and Kiko, we weren't having it. So we made it about 3-4 hours yesterday, and we went to an O'Reilly's and we tried to buy some parts and fix some things, and it didn't work. So we decided to go get a hotel last night, and this morning we left kind of early. We could have left earlier, but we left early and we were driving through the not hottest part of the day. And we're gonna get to a campsite, actual campsite today. So that's cool. We're gonna drive down scenic Highway 1, so you guys will see some cool footage from that. But I just wanted to give you guys an update. So we went into Home Depot yesterday so we could escape the heat, and they allow pets, so we could bring Kiko in, and we bought this guy, which is a fan, obviously. It's obviously a fan. And that's kind of like our extra AC as of now. But let's hit the road, get some miles under our belt, and get to our campsite. Enjoy the ride. Whoa, look at that. Holy shiitake mushrooms.
Wow. Holy balls.
I don't know if you guys can see that.
That is awesome.
But that is like Jurassic Park.
That is Jurassic Park style.
It's really smoky over here. I think it's smoke. It doesn't look fog-like. So the general plan right now is we are heading to 101. We're gonna drive the coast.
It's cooler, it's not 104.
Yeah, it makes not having a working AC way more manageable. And we are gonna try to fix the AC once we get to our next campsite, which hopefully it will work. I've never been like along the coast in Oregon and Washington. I've lived on the coast my whole life on the West Coast, but I never have driven down completely the one. So this should be fun. The one. Fun. Okay. So we're just enjoying the views and the lack of airflow from the AC, but it's fine. You gotta just keep moving on. It's way better than yesterday. Yesterday was rough. But here we go. We have made it to Highway 1. As you can tell, 101, not Highway 1, 101. As you can tell, the climate has significantly changed.
Yeah, you're wearing a sweatshirt.
I'm now wearing a sweatshirt, whereas yesterday I was almost in tears because I was so hot and like overheating. It was like 100, I would say like 105 yesterday, and today where we are right now, probably like 75 maybe.
Yeah.
Big difference. But we're finally on the 101. Once we get service, we're gonna look up a campsite and figure that out. We're gonna try to get somewhere on a beach, and hopefully Dutch Bros has a new drink that's called Shark something.
Shark Attack, wasn't it?
Shark Attack, and we really want to try it. So hopefully we also run into a Dutch Bros. I don't know if there's any.
I think there's one in Crescent City. I could be wrong,
You could be wrong,
but I think there is.
but he thinks that there is.
I hope I'm not wrong.
I hope he's not wrong too. All right, we're gonna enjoy the water and the ocean. So back on track.
Oh, it's great. We made it. We made it. Finally made it. Oh. Made it to the beach. Kiko's a happy boy.
Cave right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're going towards it.
Drinking the bottle.
It's so freezing right now. It is literally frigid.
Oh, it's so cold. It's like 70.
I'm so Cali now. Okay. We got this. We got this. We got this.
Get your parka.
We decided that this beach was the perfect place to enjoy a little lunch break, and we packed some sandwich supplies and had a nice little picnic on the beach. Okay, so we just got our Dutch Bros. I got my shark bite. Alex got like a triple berry
Orange. Just an
We
energy drink.
never, just to preface, get energy drinks unless we are on a trip or it's a special occasion. And you know, driving through the night is a special occasion. So,
Driving through the night.
I don't even know if we're driving through the night, but
We're definitely not. We're
It's
talking
really
about stopping in 30 minutes.
it's like a slushy.
What is he doing?
It's being weird.
He's trying to crawl under my thing. Kiko, get out of there.
Yes.
Hey.
So, we think we might know our campsite. We don't know yet. Join us for the journey. So we checked out that one campsite, and it wasn't, so it's not like campsite. I was looking on a app where you can search free campsites, and basically they're just found by people, and they put on there like drive down this road, turn down here, and there's a free camp, like a place you can park or pop a tent basically. And it was just a really kind of crowded beach, not really crowded, but it would be awkward setting up a tent there, and we kind of want to get a little bit more leeway. Like I mentioned before, this going up, we're not as much taking our time, but coming back, we'd really like to take our time, and we're going to be coming back a different way. I think we're going to Possibly.
Maybe.
Depends on the AC, folks.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's cute little cabins you can rent. I want to live in those condos. But I want it to be a little bit nicer, not so foggy. It's so foggy here.
Honestly, this fog just goes in about 5 minutes.
One thing about the more north you go is that beaches are not like beaches. It's
cold.
The water's crystal clear and the sand is warm on your toes and nice. And no, they're foggy, they're cold, the water's cold. It doesn't matter what time of year you go. You have to go pretty far south to get that warm island beach feeling or sail somewhere. So we have made it to Coos Bay, which is where we wanted to make it. Originally, like, we would have liked to make it to Florence, but this was just a little bit before Florence, and we're looking for a campsite. But something we didn't think about is this is the sand dune area. So all the sand duners, this is sand dune season. They are out here. They are ready, full force. They all got their RVs and their trailers. And another thing that we didn't think about, well, we knew, but like all of these parks for camping along 101 are for RVs. And there's not really tent camping, and even if they allow you to pop a tent, you'd be paying the same price as somebody who has an RV.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Which is like, when you can normally find a tent spot from anywhere between $10 to $15, an RV spot is normally $25 to like $35 to $45. So we're trying to look for something generally kind of inexpensive and has more of a camp feel to it. We just drove this way because we saw the tent sign, but it was an RV park. It was basically a parking lot with
a little bit of grass,
like a patch of grass per parking space. And there was one tent camper there, but it was $25 a night. Like, I'm not paying to sleep on concrete. So we're gonna keep trying. We still got a ton of daylight. We might get a little pissy, but we're gonna keep trying. So we made it. We're number 44. We are at
the Umpqua Lighthouse.
The Umpqua Lighthouse. There's actually
the way to go, man.
Yeah, and there's lots of campsites. Lots of tent camping. They also have yurt rentals, which we're going to probably do on the way back, we said.
That might be our treat to ourselves.
And they have bathrooms, showers, dumpsters, and they're actually the cheapest that we've seen. So
everything's better about this.
We're going to go set up everything. So we are all packed up. This camping place is super cool, but there was a fire ban, and so and it's very crowded, which we're not used to camping like that. But we weren't allowed to have a fire, so we were mostly just hanging out in our tent. There wasn't much to see, but we have to get to a coffee shop so this guy can work. So we can see if this whole travel thing works out. But yeah.
Where's my key?
I don't know. We need to find his key.
I think it's in your seat.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, watch this crazy thing. Check this out. See that?
That is crazy.
Mine.
Where are we?
We're in the hometown.
Did we finally make it?
Chilling.
In our new penthouse.
This is the crib right here, the little humble abode.
We'll give you guys a tour, don't worry.
This is...
Put in the tour.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning we can do a tour.
Yeah, we should. We're chilling. It's nice. It's just chill. So I've been working. Family reunion.
So much fun.
Time to chill.
So much fun.
It's the reunion of familia.
Catching up on our Game Boy.
Yep.
And our YouTube.
Pokemon.
A lot's been happening, you know.
Very productive.
Our life is getting crazy.
It's gonna be great. Alright, and cut and scene.
La 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 la.